What's going on, guys? Welcome to another video. It is around 12 o'clock and in today's video I'm gonna be doing a grocery haul. So I'm gonna take you guys to the grocery store with me and walk you through everything that I buy during this cut. Now I'm gonna try and do that live, but maybe it's gonna be a little bit weird if there's a bunch of people in the grocery store, but I don't know, we'll see. But first I'm gonna give you guys a little bit of a physique update. I still want to diet for at least about 3 weeks, 2 to 3 weeks, and then I'm done because summer is just around the corner, guys. Summer is already here. So I don't want to be dieting, you know. I want to be still just maintaining the physique and hitting the beach and just going outside and having a good time. But alright, I'm gonna get ready right now and leave you guys with a physique update, so check you guys out. So made it to the grocery store, and the first aisle we come across is the vegetable aisle, but I tend to skip that all the time because, well, I don't eat any vegetables whatsoever. But I'm assuming everyone has like a special way of walking through the grocery store, and I am the same. So I usually just go over there and look at the beautiful colors and keep on walking. But next up I have the potatoes, and these are like my main source of carbs during the cut. Like these ones I eat quite often. It's just because they're very easy to, to cook. They're done in about 8 to 10 minutes. And this right here is a whole portion. I grab one of these every single time. Now I also eat a lot of bread. I usually go with just the regular, the white one, and not the whole grain one, just because I like it more. I don't feel like the whole grain fills me up enough, although it has more fiber though, so just personal preference. Alright, next up we got some more fruits over there, and I really should eat more fruit, guys, but I don't know, it's not like my first option. I don't eat fruit like, let me eat some fruit. I just eat fruit, because they're great and they're healthy and stuff. So for you guys, I'm gonna do that right now. I'm gonna pick some apples and I'm gonna eat them. Alright, so I'm gonna buy these Royal Gala. Alright, so up next we have the protein aisle, and the best aisle, right? The best aisle for the game, right? So I usually go to the meats right here. I don't usually eat a lot of chicken, guys, just because I prefer eating meats instead. So something I eat often is like these chopped pieces of meat is one, or also these ones. These are great, and they are not super expensive. I mean, these ones are more expensive than those ones, so I tend to go with the cheaper option always. Guys, I'm not allowed to film anymore, so I will continue this video at home. So, as you guys saw, they didn't allow me to film anymore in there. They said something about, it's not good for business. If their store doesn't look quite nice, then it might bring problems to the store. Something like that. I didn't quite get it, but I mean, I understand if they don't want you to film, they don't want you to film. So I'm gonna show you everything that I bought right now. Alright guys, so I bought some rice cakes because, well, rice cakes are life. And I really like these corn rice cakes, man. They taste just like popcorn, and they are also low in carbs, so they only have like 5 carbs per rice cake, so they are really good. So if you've never tried them, then I highly recommend you try them, and let me know what you guys think of them. As I said earlier, in the supermarket, potatoes are my main source of carbs during a cut, and I prefer white potatoes, so I look for every single variation of them, and these ones are already like pre-cooked. They are frozen potatoes, and you can just put them in the oven or put them in a pan, and in about 10 to 15 minutes they are done. They are super delicious. They do contain some fat, so that's something you should keep in mind, but other than that, they are super delicious. They are very good. Next to that, I have some wraps, and I prefer the gordita wraps over the regular wraps because I don't know, like they're more like fluffy, so I like the texture a bit more. They're pretty small though, but I do feel like they fill me up enough, and they do not contain that many carbs. Only for one wrap they have like 19 carbs, so that is pretty good. And other things that I bought are some beans, you know, some black beans and some chili beans. They're great. And besides that, the apples that I'm gonna start eating one apple a day, okay? One apple a day, that's the deal. Hey, 6 days in a row, right? I'm gonna be eating fruits 6 days in a row. These are not all my carb sources, guys. I do have some rice, some spaghetti already at home, so I didn't buy that today. I do eat spaghetti and rice, but just in limited quantities during my cut. And next to that, I also have some oatmeal that I usually just drink with a shake.
I want you back, I want to, but I can't 'cause I'm moving on. I want to, but I can't 'cause I'm moving on. I want to.
Alright, moving on to the protein sources, and of course we have some chicken. I bought it just because it is easy to make, guys. It is already cut, so I just go ahead and cook it. But most of the time I go to the local market and I buy my chicken from there because at the regular grocery store it is pretty expensive. So next I got some variations of chicken. Now earlier on I said that I don't really eat chicken as my protein source, but what I meant to say, you know, I do eat chicken, but just different variations of it, like this one and also this one. And the thing with these ones is that they contain a whole bunch of extra fat, so that is where I usually get my fats from. Now a tip that I'm gonna give you guys about these chicken, I don't know what you call them, man. I cannot remember the name of these things, but they do contain chicken legs, right? Yeah, but they do contain the bone. So in order to get the accurate macros for this, you should be measuring out the bones after you finish eating them and then subtracting, you know, from the whole weight that you measured earlier on. Next to that, I got some canned tuna, just regular tuna in water, and I mean the in oil version are just super delicious, but it contains a bit too much fat for me, so I tend to go just with the regular in water, and I do sprinkle and spray a bit of olive oil in there. And another great, super great protein alternative is some cottage cheese. I usually just grab like 200 grams of cottage cheese and just eat it like that. I think it's really great, it's really delicious. So it's really high in protein. So if you're looking for a new protein source alternative, then cottage cheese is a great alternative, guys. The last protein source that I got is obviously some cheese, and I usually just tend to go with the 20 plus, which contains less fat than the regular cheese, so keep that in mind. Alright guys, that is going to be it for this video. I hope you got a glimpse of what I'm eating during my cut, and that you got some ideas of things that you want to try out also. So if you enjoyed this video, then don't forget to leave a like in this video and let me know what you think of it in the comments down below, and I guess I'll see you soon. Later guys.